Well, good evening, everyone. We are updating you on the severe weather potential of winter type conditions that could make its way into the area for Tuesday night into Wednesday. There's been lots of talk about this, so we just want to bring you up to date with what we see happening right now. And of course, one of the main concerns that we have in the wintertime with these systems is actually how to make it into our area to either bring snow, not bring snow, bring ice. It depends on the track of the low, and the low is going to develop and move across the Gulf of Mexico. So that's what we'll be tracking and keeping an eye on as we go through the daytime on Tuesday into Tuesday night. But again, right now some things have changed a little bit. We've been seeing certainly quite a bit of opportunities for larger amounts of snow, but it has been trending down the last day or two, especially with the potential track of the low as we mentioned. So let's go ahead and get started and talk about some of the things you do need to keep in mind. This will start Tuesday night, so it's going to be an evening snow arrival, and the cold temperatures will already be in place, so wintry mix is possible either offshore or near the coast. Wednesday overnight period, that means after midnight in Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Snow will be likely and below freezing temperatures, so we could see some accumulation out of this. And then, of course, the morning mixes we'll see on Wednesday morning, but the event will be coming to an end, and you can see that the remaining cold conditions will still be a problem even after this system starts to move on out. Now, here's the timing on it. You see the main concern here covers the entire time frame from 6 o'clock on Tuesday night past midweek, and that's because of the cold temperatures and the wind chills. Dangerous cold. It's certainly something that is a big concern for us. The snow, some accumulation, as we mentioned. I'm going to show you a map on that, but as of right now, it looks like maybe an inch or two in some isolated areas, could be a little more, but the totals have come down or trended down a little bit in the last 24 hours. Now, as far as black ice is concerned, due to the very cold temperatures, that is certainly possible, any kind of refreezing. So please be careful if you're going to be out driving. Very, very important that you do that. And of course, traveling on the snow-covered roads, that will create certainly hazards for travel. But as far as the freezing rain is concerned, a late week event that we're watching for Thursday into Friday would be the better chance to see the freezing rain and ice, mainly just a snow event because we're going to be so cold as we make our way through Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Now, here are the latest information details that we have from the Euro model. You see we're starting to fill in at 9 o'clock at night with some of the white and the blue. That indicates the snow. And notice it's over the area, but it's the lighter shades of blue, if you will. And as we go through the overnight, that will start to slide. You can see the trailing edge by Wednesday morning starting to push off the coast. By 9 o'clock, according to the Euro model, should be well offshore. GFS, the American model, again, could even be a little mix. And this has been the one that has been most consistent to keep this off the coast and lower totals. And that looks like that it's going to stick with that particular depiction, as you can see here. By the time we get to about 6, 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, maybe over the Sound counties and the southern areas, but then it starts to move on out quickly. So both models coming into a better timing agreement. As far as our in-house model, let me run that through one time and show you again. Starting at about 6 o'clock, we could see on Tuesday night some of the rain and the snow, or the rain off the coast, the snow as you make your way along the coast and inland. And notice it pretty well covers that area. This is at midnight, but notice how quickly that trailing edge there starts to push on through. By about 7 o'clock on Wednesday, may start to clear the skies out, and we have the northerly breeze that will continue as we go through the daytime on Wednesday, and that's going to really drop those temperatures for Wednesday night. The single digits is what it may feel like when we get into Wednesday night. We're looking at cold temperatures and, of course, the wind, that wind chill down in the single digits. That's something we'll keep an eye on. Now, as far as the snow totals, we talked about that a second ago. You see the blue or the dark blue here, maybe an inch or two is what we're looking at in those areas. And then you go to Kenansville, to Kinston, up to near Washington, then on over near Columbia. Those points north, you may get up to an inch of snow, and that would be about it. The higher totals for this particular storm would be to the south. So we're going to keep an eye on that. A little shift either direction with that low could certainly create that issue. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. If you're going to be traveling or need to travel, especially after about dinner time on Tuesday into the early morning hours on Wednesday, just avoid the unnecessary travel and be sure to watch for the ice and the black ice. As I mentioned, that will become the big concern as we go through the rest of the week just because of those extremely cold and dangerous temperatures. Slow down and be alert if you're going to be traveling. Don't rush yourself or get up too close onto somebody to where you can't stop. Now, as you take a look at the radar, we do have tonight the cold front that will bring that Arctic air starting to move through. We do have some of the areas of showers that'll be off the coast after midnight. And then that will leave us with a weather alert day that starts tomorrow night and continues into Thursday morning. And here's why. Look at that load, 17 on Tuesday morning, only 20 on Wednesday morning. And then take a look at by Thursday morning, we're looking at 15 plus the winds with that 15. That means we could see single digit feels like temperatures. So that wind chill definitely will be cold. So we're going to keep the weather alert day all the way across. Best chance for seeing the snow, though, will be from Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. We get a little bit of a break. And then on Thursday night into Friday morning could be, again, a wintry round with the potential of some freezing rain and some ice with that more so than snow. So we'll certainly keep an eye on it. But as you take a look at those temperatures, we're not going to warm up, may not even get above freezing on Wednesday. So it means from the time we drop below freezing on Tuesday night until we get back above freezing on Thursday morning, it's going to be a long period of time. So do keep that in mind, especially where you have pipes that could be a concern. You don't want the pipes to burst, so take those extra precautions that you've heard about or that you know that you have to do in your area, especially in your home or your business, with temperatures staying below freezing for that prolonged period of time. We'll be updating it again tonight on our newscast on Fox at 10 o'clock and ABC at 11 o'clock. And then, of course, as we go through the middle part of the week, all of our newscasts, we're going to be covering it and keeping you up to date to make sure that we alert you to severe weather danger. Have a great night.